As expected, not a ticket left, ladies and gentlemen. We are sold out at the Grand Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no...
It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. This guy was sparring with world champions like Triple G at just 15 years old. Here comes the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs. He bounced back from cancer as a two-time middleweight world champion and has fought the best of the best in his division. Let's see what he's got for us here in this one.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting two-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed two-time middleweight champion of the world, known as the Miracle Man.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. That punch lands. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Beautiful counter shot. That hook just can't find the target. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
For a fighter walking into a theater, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym, because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Perfect counter lands. That counter punch caught him clean. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. Right back. Whoa, wait a minute. Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he gonna do? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
What a punch. Beautiful counter punch. He threw a a punch and just got countered. Misses with the straight left. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Just keep them on the end of that jab. Win the round, right?
There's the bell to start round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And there goes Jacobs. He's down. They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nice counter shot. Those counter punches. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break.
There's the bell to start round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well done with that counter shot. Perfect counter shot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. You'd like to see more jabs. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Counter punch. Jacobs in real trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
That jab doesn't find a home. There's a counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. about David Benavidez in that last round? I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Just take the round off, win the round on your jab.
There's the bell to start round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step back for just a moment. They exchange punches. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. How about that time counter shot? His stamina is off the charts. Good counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's going to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Go on, don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Be smart.
In the bag. Now you've let him back into it. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job.
This is the beginning of round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
In the build up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it and you've got to be confident.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? And he scores with the counter. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Counter shot lands. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter shot. He got out of the way of that right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about about Jacobs in that last round? Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
This is when you talk about championship material.
I used to get back out there, needs to win this round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep them on the other end of that jab.
Here comes round 7. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get...
On their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
We've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? This is not where Daniel Jacobs wants to be right now. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Talk about Jacobs in that last round.
Starting to make mistakes.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Catch and shoot. A lot of effort being exerted here. Holding nothing back here in the round. Stamina is off the charts. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Nice counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught.
Are you okay?
It happened. You saw.